Hey all, this is Xenoxis. We are doing the Final Fantasy VIII Remastered, the, no XP or no leveling challenge basically pretty much, so yeah. Basically because it's safer, but I've already gone through that, and anyone who is like, you're breaking the challenge or whatever, no, not really. And I actually looked back on some of the video, and it definitely seems like I did not have the targeting thing on at first. Or whatever, right? And I don't know what button it was that I hit that actually managed that, right? And I'm not gonna hit random buttons again, in case I activate the thing that makes you pretty much invincible and stuff that. Yeah. Anyway, I think you can also go down here, alright? Don't think this is anything yet. I think that is specifically if you return to Dollet. Although you can get some special dialogue here, I think. Yeah, what are you doing here? Get back to your post. I need to make sure also that, yeah, we are going to reach level 10 before. I think we run out of stuff to learn. Basically, I need to reach level 10. Because that is an issue. Because the thing is, by having it, for example, like, you can gain AP on the other, like, summons if you equip them to other characters. So we could, for example, use Unjunction, some other stuff on Safer, and stuff that, but there's a limit of course to what. For example, if you would only have Ifrit, you would only be able to get XP and strength. If you have of course so strength, vitality, spirit on Shiva, and here HP, vitality, magic. Because BBQ is a bit dumb and so that, because yeah, so yeah. Let's just increase the speed because I want to check though the first encounter here. I want to check if they are upgraded yet at level 20 or if that is later. So that is okay. Fire cure. They get back a few cures. Just barely use them. Do we have enough yet? Nope. Basically, once we have enough, we're gonna be doing the other thing. But yeah, we're also gonna be going for the thing. By the way, we only have Ifrit of all the gifts so far. Oh, right, good, very good. Okay. So he's not that much different at all. Okay. Yeah, I don't punch it. I don't care about the trigger when we have bucket speed up and stuff that, You see how that gave 3, for example. Okay, so yeah, we can't draw that. I think there is another trigger there eventually as well, but yeah. Now, normally, of course, you would need to get, for example, Summer Magic Plus on this character on Quetzalcoatl, normally to defeat the spider thing. Okay, so that's them level 8, yeah, okay, good. Again, as long as we don't go to fully the next screen. And I believe there was a trigger on the next screen that basically moves you forward. It will be really annoying if that happens. So yeah. Okay, good. Now we're gonna level all the way up to 100 with Cypher. I haven't not decided yet, by the way, because it depends on a few things. Because you might say, oh, but we can already, for example, move over like the magic, for example. Like we could already now, for example, move all of these magic that he currently has, for example, to Xenoxis to sell and stuff that, you know. That is something that we could definitely do. But it is not worth doing yet, so to speak. Of course, I believe if you, for example, not if the character is dead, I don't think you can do it. The character would needed to be alive for it to work. And I think one of the thresholds, for example, is that if you get to near Galabadi Garden and you actually fight in the forest, I believe you can get the encounter in the forest or you slightly outside on the Galabadian side. You can get the encounter with a certain enemy that can give you the Dragon Fang thing needed for Lionheart. Because we need Eldion for the thing. Because yeah, people don't understand like low level challenges. There are people like when it comes to the challenges that they get the adamantine from like adamant hoisters and stuff that, but also require you to get level 30 and stuff that. Same thing with the other thing and stuff that. So, yeah. Which is a complete waste basically. And also there are alternative ways you can get like high level material like later on if you want to, you know, and stuff like that, but yeah. We're gonna go for all of the characters' ultimate weapon on this one, except for Irvine, because Irvine cannot get his... Irvine can get his second best though. But yeah, hopefully there won't be bad card routes that spread and stuff like that, you know, because yeah. Because I hate trying to get rid of certain card routes and stuff like that, you know. I'm getting very unlucky here actually with seeing the thing. Right, then we need that. And keep in mind that the ammo refinement on the GF won't show up until it's level 10 basic. That's when it will show up the better refinement. Yeah, and I would recommend never get Summon Magic or the GF plus 10. The only time when Summon Magic is good is on very certain specific ones. So that's still Fire and Cure, that's still Fire and Cure, okay, good. Worse. But because the thing is, these might still actually be higher level ones because of the fact that they do more damage now. And stuff that, you know, that might be a thing. Yeah, that's level 9 now, that's good. Yeah. That's using the potions as well. Eventually, I believe the stronger like this song was it. We can just leave like the speed on 3 at all times basically. Kind of what we're doing is. Because as long as we go into menus, you know. Just double checking there. I think Anaconda might actually give you... No, they won't give you furry fragments when they're high enough level. You're getting more unlucky this time around, right? If you compare it to like yesterday. Except that one we did this. Because I got no comments on the video, right? If people preferred seeing the thing, you know. People just don't realize how much time you save because of the 3 times speed and stuff that, you know. Because yeah, this doesn't make the clock in game actually go faster, except it does when there's countdown. So when you're being chased by the spider, you don't want to have the triple thing on. You know, because, yeah. Okay, he still has normal stuff. Because yeah, I will say that on the second tier of Maddox, we will probably draw everything and give to the other party members, probably. Level 23 now. I think it might change at level 30 if I remember correctly. It might change earlier than that. Here's the thing, right? Once we reach certain caps, the enemies will give you a lot more XP, so this will actually go faster and stuff there. Because just meeting 2 enemies here, this will give you actually quite a lot of XP once it's, you know. Yeah, so we will be able to have like Firaga, Blizzaga and stuff like that. But I also believe that that there is one more step also that happens at a very, very much high level. Like Firaga, Blizzaga and stuff that those won't be the best spells that the Galvanian soldiers get here. It has still that. This could be bad. Yeah, slow down there so we can use the cure again. And then we use right back to the HP again there. No. Yeah, but now we're really starting doing the damage because the damage is not used from used orbs like stats itself. I mean, it can is, but you know what I mean. So that's card mode, there's elemental attack. But yeah, we want to make sure also that we can get both Vitality and Spirit plus that. Because this one don't get access to those. This one gets access to Magic plus 20 and stuff like that, so yeah. Yeah, of course, the next tier spells, like that's a thing, like that's where I mean, the Fibra and like gas spells aren't the best ones in terms of like junctioning and stuff that, but there's still like a big difference in terms of damage. But like better stuff is like stuff like Water, Quake. Quake is actually very good. Meltdown is good, Tornado is very good. Tornado actually gives you several like elemental defenses. And I think that Tornado is only win, but it actually helps against multiple things. I'm actually going to attack now as well. Because it would be good if one dies very early here. That would go good. I believe technically that there is overkill in this game, technically, but it's not shown in the same like manner and stuff like that, so yeah. It is important, of course, that I remember that, okay, so it's the spirit that I have to kill here. Give my yes cure will give me more HP and stuff that, but, you know. We are also going to go back to the save point, by the way, at certain specific points. And stuff that. Of course, once we get strong enough, basically, things will be easier. I forgot if you only need to hit it once now before you didn't die from that, because it can actually crit his limit break or desperation attack rather. And it's almost like he's under our effect always, but that's just because he's mad. And I'm guessing the lore thing is that he never uses GFs normally. Maybe it's just because he has such strong hate for certain characters, you know. It's been fun that also people are also Sephiroth. What's that? So Sephiroth is powerful, you know, but Safer is, you know. I mean, it would have been such an interesting thing if they, you know. So that's fire and kill, okay? And it is sad that they don't allow you to, because if they ever make a remake, they need to first make it so that, like, because I definitely think that you become sealed way too quickly in the game. And I honestly also think that you should have had a salary early on in the game, even before you become sealed, that you should still have some sort of salary, because what is it that make you start off with like 5,000 gil? You know, like how? You know, like what is that from, you know, and stuff that, like, is that ever explained, like, of course, is that a yearly pay that you get or whatever, right? Like, oh, you clear this class or whatever, you know, and stuff that. And yes, and keep in mind that Diablos was never hard even back in the day, like even when people were younger and they played this, you know, and stuff that, you know. Here we go, there's card mode. So you can see here already with card mode here, for example, you can see here Excuse him, Stone Beast, Vampire Fang, Mystery Fluid, which is acid. Black Hole is insane. Because that, using with another thing, gives you gravity, Water Crystal, of course, Spiderweb. Those refine into one will refine into 3 elemental attacks, which is actually very good, so you can get elemental attacks to a bunch of things, but yeah. That's fire, that's water and ice, that's lightning and wind. So I'm not gonna do that yet. We could technically already be carding opponents and stuff. That is something we could already be doing. So now we go for Magic plus 20, I think. Or the elemental defense first, like so. That's almost... yeah, Doom shows up now. I think that's also a level 10 thing. Shows up, so... yeah, Mad Rush shows up now, and ammo. Mad Rush is really good, though. Because Mad Rush, once your party is strong enough, then Mad Rush is super OP. Mad Rush is also something that technically also happens in Final Fantasy IX. Except it's not really the same. But yeah, the important part is that we got to high enough level here, so that we can get the armor refinery thing. And keep in mind, depending on what path, how you level your GF and stuff, that will matter a lot. So. I think they will change that they were 30 actually. I don't think you need higher than that. them to change, but they will only change into the second tier. Yeah, and combo score, that's very good. Yeah. Keep in mind, of course, there are certain enemies that when you turn them into cards, they say here what monster you get the card from and stuff that. But certain things are also, for example, like you cannot get GFs again. Well, technically you can, there are ways to re-get certain GFs. But you need to lose Ifrit on purpose against the other Caraway for Arena What Up here. And of course, one of the best cards in the game is of course like a card, which is the quote-unquote highest tier of cards. I believe is it Cell that gives you the Hyper Wrist, or is it the Cypher card? There's one I think that turns into like 3 Hyper Wrists. Hyper Wrist I think is the highest strength increase, but I think it's strength plus 60. I think it is. That's still the same. Are we gonna go back already when it's level 30? I don't know. I'm paying attention also to how much XP we get and what the AP is. Because I believe when they are at the next tier, that will change. I mean, we should be able to notice it immediately when it changes, basically. Because then even the lowest enemies will give you 2 AP, so that will be 4 AP for 2 of those, basically. Because I'm pretty certain that the AP value does change. Like that. No, it doesn't. Yeah, we're not that far off now from how close are we now? We're actually very close, I think, yes. One more battle. Unless we encounter the Yizard. Any other battle is gonna give me everything. Except this one stuff. Okay, fine, one more battle. Phoenix down as well. So now we get barbecue with sting plus 40. As you can see there, that maxes out at that. Here's the thing, right? This is completely worthless during the knowledge challenge, but it is not worthless for him. It is not worthless for Cypher, like, because Cypher can get very high strength from that, which might be useful. But we're going to get armor refined because that is just so quicker that we can get. So now you go in here. Sadly, you only have 2 slots here, but there is, for example, an item that gives you 3 abilities, and you can do, for example, that is recommended that you just get on every single GF and stuff like that, so you can use, have 5 stuff equipped. But yeah, Cure. So now Cypher has 68 strength. It's pretty decent. Now the thing is normally, of course, that if you have already played a lot of cards at this point, for example, you can get a bunch of block certain cards, and stuff like that. So yeah, But Economo, of course, is not a bad card. It's 5/5. 1/1/3/3. So of course, E3 if you want to play in the bottom right or the bottom left corner, basically. Bottom right is of course the strongest corner to play in. Healing water. Okay, that's... I do not expect that because that needs life magic, right? That is not... Yeah, that is not... That is not via that. That's not via that. That's not via that, yeah. Healing water, or it might be actually that requires medicine, that turns into something with medicine. It might be that is still very rare. That is just like a rare drop. So now they have one. It just makes it more safer there. Normally, of course, the requirement is to get other weapons, to get the other things. And maybe it's just that he actually uses like Hyperion Mark II or Hyperion Mark III or something like that, you know. The actual amount of damage is still not very, very high, you know. See, there's a fire. And eventually we will reach a point where we don't need to heal very often at all, basically, at one point. And keep in mind that yes, on Magic is gonna get stronger as well. So, yeah. Metal attack is almost learned, and metal defense is still in ways. Doom is of course interesting, but I believe that Doom is going to be workers again because I don't think the death from Doom. Because here's the thing, right? Once it comes to actually killing enemies with other characters in order to gain AP for like other GFs and stuff like that, because we're going to have to get GP or GP AP with other characters. That is just so much better. Let's get to that point. Okay, so that's on the magic plus 10. So now... Okay, so it does not go into an elemental attack plus. So then we go for... So will it be room for that? Yes, it will be room for that. To get both... So go for Vitality first, because this guy does not get Vitality Junction and stuff like that. So off the Elemental Defense, unless we get Elemental Defense Junction 2, stuff that and get several of those, you know. So after this, I think we'll go with Strength bonus. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, it is such a big deal with being able to kill him with one of those and stuff like that. But I forgot what all of his are called and stuff like that. Because you only get to see 3 of them and stuff like that, you know. It's because you get to see 3 of his desperation attacks throughout the game, so you never get to see what his final would be, what his quote-unquote comparable thing to like Lionheart would be and stuff like that, you know. Yeah. And maybe they had plans to have like a final like boss fight with Safer, like Safer in the future and stuff like that, you know. Here we go, there's armor refinement. 2k health now. So that's armor refinement. Then we get the strength bonus. Strength bonus into elemental defense probably. So like, yeah. When our fang turns into 20 dark ammo. Skill turns into 8 normal ammo. Yeah. Yeah, no special thing yet. So I believe it will change so that instead of getting potions, we will get stone stuff as well, I think. They did not die from one, but yet they're still the low level ones. But here's the thing, right? So with the scaling, like there are some times when they will be high level because the level can actually fluctuate between a certain amount, and sometimes it might have to do with that, oh, you only kill them if you crit or whatever, you know, that could be a thing as well, but yeah. It's starting getting in a way of the whole healing here that we need to do. Are we gonna do it at level, are we gonna go back and save at level music in the timer there? We might actually go back at level 40 maybe. Depends. Like the thing is I forgot how much stronger they get when they quote unquote will have the new magic on them and stuff like that, because the thing, if we all of a sudden encounter the Anaconda and now they deal like 300 damage and stuff like that could be really, really bad. Which is why eventually we are gonna like need to heal like with Cure and stuff like that. The thing is, because of the way the magic stat works in this, like if you get high enough magic, for example, what we learn this already. Am I learning something wrong here? No. Oh, right, but I already learned that. Okay. I'm to defense of that, yeah. Let's see, bonus here. Yeah, they will basically be half almost of Cypher's level, basically. 1.3. I'm high level yet. I want to stop that one. Used a little bit of a refill there, you know. And we can also use Blood Quist having a bunch as well, so yeah. So now we're up to 95 cures again. Stuff that, and Quist still has like 82 cures. But yeah, and these low level spells, they do matter a bit for certain stats specifically, so that, but it also depends on, you know, that's still not okay. And sadly, you cannot meet the Galabaria soldiers here. I don't think, at least. Like you can meet the blue ones, you can meet the red ones, of course, but not on this screen. Stuff that, but what I mean is like you aren't all of a sudden gonna encounter like the green ones and stuff that. I don't think, at least. I mean, it would be cool, you know. Yeah. But if they ever remake this, I honestly think that there need to be like some sort of, you know, some sort of system so that you can choose, for example, to party up with certain characters, that you can choose like the safer paths, where you actually where instead of Safer getting all the blame on his own, Squall steps in and actually steps up and say like, hey, like it's not Cypher's fault, you know, it's, you know, so that the blame becomes on both basically. And stuff like that, and then you basically go the safer path with your Squall actually following Cypher and stuff like that, you know. It would be interesting also, you know. They could also make something where you get to control like Ryan for me and stuff like that, you know. There's so much I feel that they could add to Final Fantasy VIII. And it also feels so weird that you only get to do like technically you only get to do one mission as not being seen, but with these specific clothes and stuff like that, you know. but yeah. They're still firing kill, okay. She didn't grab. Yeah. Level 32 now, that's good. The names, man. So excellent. Anyway, yeah, elemental defense times 2. Yeah. We got it to 20 almost learned. And keep my eye from the upcoming boss. Then I still don't know why it shows, and maybe it's just because we had her. Because see, when it shows like that, it shows that she's actually damaged, but she's not. And that is probably because we had something junction, but we never had 8 junction on her. Stuff that, so, you know, I don't know what's going on there. But I'm pretty certain we want to get 100. Like normally I only go to level like 50 or whatever, or maybe up to level 60 at most. But I believe actually it is true that they actually do get stronger stuff once you get up to the really high levels. Stuff that. But I don't remember, like, do they get like stuff like protect? Do they get like shell? Pretty certain they actually do get like protect and shell, or at least the commander style or captain style character gets it. You know? I mean, they have to have changed that level 40, right? Once we reach level 40. And keep in mind, if you go too far here, you will trigger the selfie-scene and stuff like that. And once he runs away, he's no longer in the party cipher, basically. So let's see if I can cure. Let's see if I can cure. They might think that, oh, if they have fire and cure, they will have fear and cure. But that's not always true. Okay, so that's the ice. That plus 20, but had it plus 40. Speed plus 20. I don't know if there's enough room to get both of the things. Because, yeah. Because, see, that would be the main problem, like, you know, like, that they will force us to learn. Because here's the thing, right? That if you, for example, if you unlearn, for example, the GF, if you unlearn, like, certain things, then certain things won't show up. For example, there are certain prerequisites sometimes that, oh, by learning this thing can show up and stuff that, like, there are certain things that needs learning before they show up. Yeah. Okay, let's still fire. Okay. Normal ammo, actually. Because see, that's the thing, like the thing is specified that Galabadia soldiers do not use gun blades or whatever, because they are meant to kind of look like a gun blade, but they actually failed to quote-unquote create gun blades. And gun blades is not something that belong to Garden either. Like gun blades are the fact that is used as safer and supposedly is that they created their own gun blades basically, and I don't know why they got that or how they have that knowledge, you know, and stuff like that. Because I don't think it's ever explained what ciphers, quote unquote, how they're supposed to be. Like, yes, we get to know, you know, that like Unix, you know, quote unquote, supposed to be that and stuff like that, you know. Which makes sense why they would hide him, basically, why they would hide him over, you know, they decide to hide him and stuff that, you know. One thing I'm a bit worried about the character is also about getting Renoa and stuff that, because Renoa we probably cannot have in the party member hardly at all. Stuff that just because Renoa has a dog. And the dog has a chance to outuse and stuff that. And even if the dog is not powerful to kill anything, if we don't equip her with strength, like items and stuff that, the thing is just really, really bad, because if it does a little bit of damage to something, she will still get XP, and that ignores the challenge much. It's just fine. And keep in mind that the levels will also gain us like stuff. But yeah. Yeah, we're getting close to the stink bonus now. See, the thing that we're gonna need to do at the beach is we're gonna need to... but there's also certain cards that if we get certain cards before we go out on the beach, then we can get Petrify, and Petrify can be better than using card. And we could technically be carding opponents here, because I believe if we card, for example, the Galabadian soldiers, that's gonna be really good. It kind of looks like they're in a formation, actually, with square like that. Okay, 35 now. You can see his status here. Yeah, 34,000. And of course it starts out as being higher as well. This actually starts out as being very, very close to leveling up and stuff there, but yeah. No, but yeah, but it's lucky, for example, that you don't need to level up Laguna like Heroes and Wardens of that, because their levels actually do carry over. Because imagine, right, if they ever did like a patch and they changed it so that say first level actually went to selfie and stuff that, which would be really bad, you know. But that also wouldn't make any sense, you know. Also, him getting high level here does not affect his boss encounters. You know, imagine that, right, if it affected the boss encounters. You spin me round, right? Round. We're gonna see, of course. Okay. One soldier now, instead of giving me 68, gave me a 103 on potion, on OP, okay. But that was a higher level 1, so 35 is the breakpoint. That was guaranteed a high level 1 because of, like, from 1 receiving that much. Oh, that's fire. Okay, see, there's still fire here, there's still like at this tier, but they now give me more XP for whatever reason. That one did. So they should give 6. I don't know if that's correct. Might use a build that we overkilled that one at that point because we critted. Visa card. It's nice. So yeah. So fire and cure, okay. Kaboom chat. Any Kaboomers in the chat? Right, I could still get the time. Oh. You press it almost immediately after pressing the attack, basically, when you see him go into the animation. Good. So now we do this. We strength bonus, of course, he has 76 strength now. That will go down now quite a bit. Or not that much, because, you know, the strength plus 40% is what matters most, but strength bonus is going to be matter a lot. So now each time you level up, you receive +1 strength. Miss level up. Now we want to go with the elemental defense. And the card is going to be really good, by the way. That could have been scary there if we would have gotten the wrong encounter, because I want to heal up here again. Let's use this. It's still 102 there, even though that wasn't clearly crit. You can also crit with the explosion, by the way. Stuff that. Yeah. You cannot mash the button either. Stuff that with trigger. Yeah. May probably, of course, if they made a remake of this, they would probably make it so that you couldn't like get completely busted and stuff like that. It would be boring, because that's kind of what makes this game interesting, right? And stuff that they allow you. It kind of makes sense, because you're supposed to be the elite fighting. You know. It is weird sometimes when it doesn't have screws. Yeah, see, that time they only gave 166 for two instead of over 200. It's still a load of stuff. See, there they gave 64 there. So there's definitely 2 tiers of them, or like a higher tier, but they still don't have the different draw yet. Oh, it's different. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Finally. This was the absolute best thing we could get, used a single one of them. he's gonna max draw on almost every single time there except for that once. Okay, and then next and if you draw almost 9 every time, then it goes very quickly. But I thought that there were a way to draw more, but that's only from specific draw points. Because from draw points, I believe you can draw higher than 9 at once, you know. This next one is at Bizarras. It's Kiora. Lord. He has the better magic, but he uses. No. I like how this doesn't mess up the music either from having the first speed kit. And now this should be Xenoxis. That means that it's time to go back and save. One more space. Fucking close. And now all of a sudden one of those gives 1 and 2. So see, it was the higher tier there, but it was used that it didn't give me the thing. So now, good. Secure on that. On the strength, we want Fira. And yeah, so you see, these are still weaker than what Kiora is. Which is pretty funny, actually. So yeah, so Sleep is still very powerful here. You can see it's not that much better equipping Blizzards on down here. So, you know. There we go, that's good. It is sad though that we still need to be using Cure for the Spirit and stuff that is still what we need to be doing. There's element of defense times 2, Spirit plus 20% soon down. He's getting across element of defense. Now let's go back to save. Or you still know he's the lower version. So let's do this for now. Magic, take all magic from other party members. Select member to receive magic. Boom. Get some other cures. So now that's being like the 100 cures. There we go. So yeah, 37 is, but we might have like it might have been like higher before as well. So that is just that you need to check it like very often. See, that's still the low one. So it's not guaranteed that the encounter is always going to be the stronger one. But you saw there that one time when it gave me the 102 XP and it didn't have like the better magic and stuff, that happens as well. So yeah. What's on now? Okay. Almost at the 5-minute mark here. Okay, that's speed plus 20%. Remember get. Because if we get both of these now, that's going to be like vitality bonus, spirit bonus, I think. But I want to get element of defense because I'm going to see if there's another second level to the element of defense. Because there are some important things to check. Then go here. And I will actually want to save another slot. So we enter the third slot here. Yeah, that's good. Let's just see here. Yeah, so here's Fyra, Tundara, Blizzara, and then Scan. Okay. Just wanted to check what he has. I believe Cottage. That's actually very good because not right now, right now it doesn't really do anything right now. But later on it's gonna do some thing. Later on because Cottage is what you need for. There are some rock refinement things that you can get later that will. So yeah, that's good here. And keep in mind that I haven't decided how far we're going to go with this because normally what you would do at this point is normally you would just move Fyra, Tundara, Blizzara, you would just move them, and Kiora, you would just move them, get 100 of them, move them to Squad first, then get 100 again of them, move them to Cell, get 100 of them, move to Quistis and stuff like that, and I would just keep doing that, you know, stuff there for every tier. But I feel like it's not really worth doing. Stuff that. Not yet anyway, at least. Now the question is how long is it gonna take for the Anacon Wars to be stronger, is the question. Because yes, we might look like, oh, we're super mega powerful and all that stuff, you know, and all that, you know. So that, and yeah, sure, character is powerful and stuff that, but you know. Yeah, because we have already gotten we have already equipped right the single bonus, yeah. It's good. Now learning elemental defense. There's elemental defense plus times 2. So Mad Rush is basically the thing that quote unquote gives you berserk on your entire party. Which is good sometimes, but sometimes it also means that you just wipe immediately if you cast it, you know. If I remember correctly, it takes quite a while to get to the point of when they get the tier 3 spells. And I believe there at least one more tier after that, basically. And of course, it's not going to be like Firaga and stuff that like once we've gotten like all of those stuff. But I forgot if there is a tier in between now, if there is a tier where that all of a sudden now they cast Protect and like Shell and stuff that, you know. Because I know that there are Galabarian soldiers at other occasions that do get like Protect and that, but not these regular ones, I don't think. Yeah. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this time, and I'll see you all right now in the next part.